Y'all? What up, y'all? Listen, anytime that I've ever gone on my own to do anything, whether it was relationships, a job, a car, apartments and things like that, anytime I've gone out on my own trying to do something and got something on my own without seeking the Lord and his guidance, it always fell apart, y'all. It always fell apart. Like, it never failed. Anytime LaQuasia stepped outside of God's will to get something, or anytime I didn't consult God before I got into anything, no matter how beautiful it might have seemed, like I said, even apartments, even job opportunities, cars and things like that, everything that I got without God's guidance, without going to God first, it all fell apart, y'all. It all fell apart. You want to know why? Because when God is not at the center of something, it's always going to fall apart. It's always going to fall apart. So don't be surprised when you see things, crumbling that you thought were going to last forever. No matter if it's relationships, marriages, business ideas, or business partners, falling out, friendships who've been friends for 20 plus years or whatever, however long. Don't be surprised, because if God is not in the middle of it, it's not going to work. If God is not in the center of it, if you didn't seek God before you got into it, don't be surprised when it falls apart. And people love to say, well, God causes all things to work for our good. But that's not a call for us to be foolish. And that's not a call for us to not seek our Father. Yes, we learned the lessons, but to just get out here and get into situations and into certain things like relationships, business, partnerships and things like that without seeking God, y'all, you can't play around with that. You can't play around with that, y'all. We need God for everything that we do. We need God every hour of the day. Like that old song used to say, I need thee. Oh, Lord, I need thee every hour, every day, for real, y'all. Like, these songs are hitting more that I've gotten more than since I've gotten older. These songs are hitting so much more for me, because it's like, this is real. Like, this is real life. We need God every second of the day. Like, I need God every step of the way. Like, God, I need you. I can't do this on my own, because I've seen so many times in my life what doing it on my own has gotten me, and I don't want to go that way no more. I don't want you to have to yank me like the sheep in the pasture, like the shepherd with the shepherd's crook. I don't want you to keep having to yank me, God. I done been yanked around too many times. Because LaQuasia wanted to do what LaQuasia wanted to do. It sounded good. It seemed good. They looked good. They sounded good. The opportunity looked like it was good, but it was not God. Everything that looks good or seems good, everything that's good is not God, y'all. We saw that in the Garden of Eden with what Adam and Eve did. Everything that looks good is not God. Everything that sounds good is not God. I don't care how long you've been waiting for that opportunity. You've been waiting on a job. Now one just sprang up. You better make sure that God sent that to you. This person just comes out of nowhere. Oh, you what I prayed for. Are you sure about that? Did you go to God and confirm that that's who you're supposed to be with? Who you're supposed to marry, etc., etc.? We cannot be surprised when things fall apart that God was not in the middle of in the first place, y'all. That goes for anything. Not just marriage, not just relationships. That goes for anything. Because everything that's good is not God. So seek God in everything, y'all. Matthew 6:33. Seek you first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto you. When you seek God and let God do it his way, and let him confirm if this person, this place, or this thing is for you, everything, let me tell you something, it'll work out. It will work out just as it should. And that doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. You're not going to have no issues or anything like that, but it's going to be perfect for you. It's going to be perfect for you in your life and your calling. So line up with God, y'all. Get in alignment with God. Seek him in everything you do. God, did this come from you? God, is this what you want me to do? God, what do you want me to do? This opportunity and this person has been presented to me. Whatever it is, this has been presented to me, God. What do you want me to do, God? I'm your child. You lead me, God, because every time I've done it on my own, I've messed up. So let me go to you, Lord. What do you want me to do? And y'all, he will answer. I'm a living witness. He will answer. When I started letting God, when I surrendered and let God take the wheel, everything changed. So I love y'all. Seek God.